Hey folks, Jared Bryce here. I decided to do a video presentation with a little bit of music to help explain my personal learning journey. That song I was just playing, by the way, is Ghost of Perdition by Opeth. So the best way for me to learn today is to get outside of my comfort zone. If I'm comfortable, I'm not teachable. So being uncomfortable for me is very important, and that means keeping an open mind and accepting criticism. When I was younger and first attended college, I did not do that, and my performance reflected that. It was terrible. I took any criticism personally, perceived anything like that as a personal attack, very much had an attitude of, this professor's out to get me, man. There was no such thing. I was just young, arrogant, and extremely foolish. Today, I know the best thing I can do to realize my goals, be the best teacher and person that I want to be, and to help as many people as I can, is to be humble, open-minded, to accept that criticism, and to not get complacent. First of all, I'm a recovering alcoholic, so for me, complacency leads to a drink, and if I drink again, I will die. I was on a liver transplant list up until 2 years ago, so I can't afford to get comfortable or stay comfortable. I need to always be mindful of that and remember that in discomfort actually lies growth. Another part of being uncomfortable for me is connecting with other people more often than I might like. I tend to be a loner. When I still drank, that's what I did. I just drank by myself, just like good old George Thorogood. As somebody who has a history of anxiety too, sometimes even just going out can be difficult, but I can choose to view that differently, just like I can with criticism. If my perception of every suggestion I get is negative, and I don't at least try whatever that suggestion is, I'll never know if it was worth it or not. And since coming back to school in the fall of 2023, however, every time I have pushed myself to try a suggestion for, like, say, something on an essay, I've learned something valuable. Thanks to that, I've done extremely well academically since I've come back. So I really have no reason to fall back into that old negative attitude. The reason this connects to music for me so well is because I'm a big heavy metal fan. I love playing guitar. Some of my favorite music mostly sounds like this. All the screaming good stuff. Um, the only problem with me liking that and playing guitar is it's really difficult to play. It's very fast. It can be extremely technical. Takes really good technique. And I mean, I'm decent at guitar, but I'm not Eddie Van Halen. Uh, Instead of starting out with the basics, though, years ago, I just jumped right into, let's play this super difficult prog metal stuff. These guys have doctorates from Berklee College of Music and all that. I can play that. Yeah, no, I couldn't. And it was really frustrating because I just couldn't play what I was trying to learn. And then finally, a friend of mine suggested, why don't you work on some other stuff that you don't spend a lot of time on, and maybe that'll possibly help you get where you want to be. Generally, back in the day, I used to just play in drop D tuning, which is really fun because you just do this. It's very easy. You just have to make one finger chord shapes. But he suggested going back down to E standard tuning because that's where you can do more of the open chord work. And that's where you can start learning how to do a lot of melodic stuff. So that's what I did. I went back to basics and relearned a bunch of older stuff like a. And basically, I learned a lot more chords, a lot more melodic patterns. I even learned the typical blues shuffle, and that's actually what most of heavy metal is based off of, that and classical music. So if I hadn't have taken those simple suggestions, I'd likely still be struggling, or struggling even worse. I wouldn't be writing my own music like I am today and enjoying it and being happy with it. So basically today I just try to remind myself that as long as I push myself to get out of my comfort zone, I'm learning and I'm growing as a person. as my friends in AA always like to say, just do the next right thing. And for me, that generally means shutting my mouth, opening my ears, taking suggestions, connecting with other people, and trying to learn other people's perspectives and see things from different points of view. And if I can keep on doing that, then I can keep on doing pretty well, I think. So that's all I've got for you today. Thank you for watching and have a great one.